analyze and to see what it is that we can do in order to actually improve our livelihood. Majority of us people are not employed by the government. As a matter of fact, we have a population of 50 million Kenyans. The government has only absorbed 685,000 employees in totality. So you can imagine the biggest portion of people are out there doing what we call either small micro enterprises, doing what we call businesses in various forms and formations. And therefore, Talking Matters business is critical and key and fundamental. For those who don't know me, I want to actually introduce myself once again. My name is Dr. Paul Mwangi Kibicho. I'm a business and financial consultant as well as a legal advisor. I've been allowed for the last now 30 years advising people on matters business and finance. I started my career way back on 21st September 1992, and therefore I've got 31 years of experience. Now, it has dawned on me that many people out there, whenever they think of starting a business, they start a business without having what we call the prerequisite information that makes them to excel in their business activities. There are so many businesses that have collapsed. There are so many businesses that are struggling. There are so many businesses that have got no direction. They have no strategic plan. They do not even have what we call short-term plans, mid-term plans, and long-term plans. And therefore, even those that appear to be learning, they are actually treading on dangerous clouds. It is for that reason that I thought, why should I keep quiet? Why should I keep quiet when God has endowed me with information? I'm a professionally trained person. For those people who have respect for education, they know what it means to hold a doctorate in business and finance. And for those people who have got a lot of respect for what we call heritage, I have that 1 year's experience in business. And for those that have interacted with them for the last 1 years, they know what kind of metal I'm made up of. And therefore, I have been trying to look at a few things that we need to do so that our businesses can actually succeed. Everybody starts a business with a view of succeeding. However, not all of our businesses succeed. So the question has been, what do we require to know about business? What do we do so that our businesses can do well? So that we can have what we can be able to know what is the customer acquisition cost. How much does it cost us to have a customer? How much time are we going to have this customer patronizing our services and products? It is called the customer lifetime value. So we need to look at those two things critically: customer acquisition cost and customer lifetime value. Now, we must also appreciate the fact that these customers are the ones who keep us in business. It is of imperative importance that you appreciate that a customer is not an interruption to your business. A customer is the reason why you open your doors. So those people who do not have what we call good customer care, good customer delight, they do it at their own peril or risk. So we'll be looking at a few things that makes businesses to succeed. We'll look at what we call you as a person learning that particular business required of you being persistent. We normally say persistence wears out resistance. So how are you going to remain persistent? You don't wake up one morning, start a business, and it starts giving you profit immediately. You must give time so that in the fullness of time, you start reaping those benefits. But most of us people, we have no patience. Business requires patience. Now, when you start a business, for instance, somewhere, see how you can also be able to attract other people within that particular space so that you can create more opportunities for patronizing of your products. So if, for instance, you are running a hotel, it does not harm for you, for instance, to have somebody else selling yogurt, to have somebody else maybe even merchandising what we call milk. It does not matter. If you bring those people closer to you, they also create a customer base for your business. But many people see other people coming closer to your business as a threat to your existence. Those people who form other businesses within your premises, they become a source of attraction to other customers to your premises. So never see or never view those people who come closer to your businesses as your enemies. They are your business support system. I'll be training you people on that. Understand the business know-how. Most of us people, we fail in business because we wake up one morning and do what others are doing. We are not privy to the information that these people have undergone maybe what we call a research process that has enabled them to reach to those conclusions of starting a certain business. Most of us people, we just wake up and copy what others are doing without looking at the nitty-gritties that makes those people to form those decisions. So it is very, very important that you have got what we call the business technical know-how. Understand how businesses are run. What are you required to do? Those are things I'll be explaining at the tail end of this particular show. You must move from unknown to known. Don't you worry. When you're starting a business, there are so many things that comes into play into your minds. Do not allow those things that come into play confuse you and offer what we call a translucent mirror before you. In fact, as a matter of fact, you should seek answers and get answers. Why should I learn this particular business? Why should I, in the first place, think of this particular location as ideal? Why am I thinking that whatever product and service I'm going to sell is going to become profitable? So there are some things that you need to look at seriously so that your business can grow. Have the right network and use your contacts. Like, for instance, if you go to church, we have pastors. We have pastors, we have senior pastors, we have referents, we have bishops, we have archbishops, we have apostles, we have all those people. They dress. So in the event you are looking for what we call a boutique or maybe a clothes selling shop, you can also have them in mind, because even your pastor can be a source of your business. Even your members of congregation, how can you benefit? At least pastors have an advantage because they have us as members of their congregation. But you as a congregant, how can you benefit from those people that you fellowship with? Like in my church, they all know I sell insurance. They all know I am a fund manager. I invest on behalf of people. They all know I'm a consultant. They all know that I'm a trainer. They all know that I'm a consultant on various areas. They all know. And as a matter of fact, I've been getting businesses from my members of my congregation. So you do not go looking for opportunities elsewhere. Opportunity starts from within where you are. But how many of us understand that concept? So remember, your networks are your net worth. So your net worth equals your networks. So you need to appreciate who are you associating yourself with. Are those people giving you any value for your life? If they're not giving you any value for your life, these are not your net worth. These are your liabilities, and quit from them. Identify people who can be able to help you to learn your business and to know how to progress from one level to another. Research your provider as well. You are not the only one learning that particular business. So you need to ask yourself, what is it that I'm going to do differently from those others that will give me a competitive edge? Very, very important, very, very, very key, very pertinent. Because you're not the first one to go and learn that particular kind of a venture. Know from those people who know your competitors and understand very well what it is that you do different from them. You should understand your customers and offer an irresistible service proposition. So when you talk about irresistible service proposition, like now we have got so many salons. Why is it that some ladies go to some salons and they don't go to some other salons? We have got so many barbershops. Why do I go to some kind of barbershop domiciled along Biashara Street? Why have I decided Mr. Kaja to be my barber? It is because of the services that he offers to me. He has already been able to establish me as his cash crop. So because he gets money from me every time, my hair grows every time. So, and because he appreciates that my hair grows every time and it has to be attended to, he has made it upon himself to excite me. Sometimes he takes me out for lunch. I'm not suggesting that you take people out for lunch. It all depends on how liquid you are and how solid your business is. But there are things that you do that continually grow your customers into your premises. I've been training people on those facets that can make them have those customers so loyal to them that they can't go to any other place. So you should know your numbers. Know your numbers properly. Many businessmen and women, allow me to call them business people. Although I'm not fond of calling those people business people. I'm not comfortable with this term. Me, I like using